before I even start, just want to share that like anything is possible. Absolutely anything is possible. There is no limit to what is possible. And I'm feeling this energy of infinite, limitless possibilities, and just hope in us being ourselves and playing and finding our power in playing. And yeah, just so much love for you, so much love. I'm actually feeling, first I want to pull a animal spirit. So I really like this deck. Yeah, so let's just see what animal spirit we're connecting with right now. What is the animal spirit that spirit wants to show us? I feel this, I feel like even more of me wants to come out right now. I can feel how, like, I'm recording this video and I am, like, containing it a little bit, but, like more wants to come out, and more is allowed to come out. So, you know what? I'm gonna be even more of myself right now. Here we go. Wow, I literally saw this earlier today when I looked in here. The dolphin. So really beautiful. Water sign. I happen to be a water sign. It's a really, really beautiful card. I love with both of these decks with Wild Unknown. I love looking at them and just like seeing what I feel from them first. So the dolphin, those beautiful colors, the pinks, and very, very light and playful. I'm getting a very playful energy. And I mean, and I know that dolphins love to play, and water just like flowing with ease with the water through play. Again, so much power in our play. Very, very beautiful. I think I'm going to pull a few tarot before... Yeah, I'm going to pull a few more tarot before fully getting into the description there. So we can just take in all of the art, all the feeling before, you know, having some words to guide us a little deeper into it. Just receiving the energy of the dolphin, the playfulness. This morning's been very playful. I had some very exciting news come through, and I feel it's the first of a lot of exciting news to come. But it just had me so ecstatic and happy and grateful to be alive. This is quite a big stack. That just came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to... Yeah. All right, assisting in our dolphin energy. Wow. Yep, we have the 10 of Cups. This is this beautiful, just rainbow card. I've been getting this card a lot lately, and it has really just been showing me that this is the way of living in heart-based consciousness. This is choosing us. This is choosing to allow our colors to shine brightly, our energy to flow freely, and oh, it's it's our power. It's our power in creativity and creation and play. I mean, like, you can't see those colors and just not be inspired to play and create and maybe draw, maybe sing, dance, move, lead in your own way, even if that's just leading yourself towards what it is you want to be doing. So, assisted in that, assisted also by the Mother of Swords. This beautiful, wise, majestic, stoic owl and mother, just, I feel like, perched in wisdom, grounded in wisdom and stability. Like, things are okay. It's okay to be playful. It's okay to be playful. This morning, I got the really wonderful news, and I spent a while dancing in my room, and then I went outside in my backyard and ran and with my arms out wide and danced and ended up singing, sang songs from Wicked and The Waitress. I was singing Defying Gravity. I was belting that shit. And there was a moment when I first started where there was this fear that someone was gonna see me, and there was like a very brief moment where I was afraid of what others would think. And I just out loud to myself just said, like, you are allowed to play. You are allowed to play. You are grounded in this wisdom, and you've done the work, and it's okay. More than okay. You're so fucking ready to play and to just live your life in that way. So ready. Okay. So I aligned these cards. So yeah, we have the dolphin here. I'll show you how I did it.
So we have the dolphin in the center. We have our assisting energies. These energies, I am feeling that these are energies that we are ascending into. These energies are energies that we are leaving behind, but they've supported us, and and they're
like, we're everything everywhere all at once. And so, these are energies that we may still feel at times, but they're energies that have gotten us to where we are. And of course, like, everything, our light and our dark, everything is supporting us. And so yeah, so I'm gonna start with the descending energies. Oh, we had the star, but it was in reverse. I usually don't do reverse in my readings, but I'm actually feeling called to in this moment, specifically because it is the star in reverse. I will show this. So, I mean, the star is another card that I've been getting so much. It's so amazing that both of these cards are in this reading right now, because these are cards I've been getting a lot lately. I've been feeling this energy a lot. And the star is, I get, it's hope. It's this rising energy, this rising light out of the darkness into the light. And with it being in reverse, and it being kind of in, the way I set this up is like, these are like energies that we're leaving behind. So we're leaving behind, I feel, straying away from that. We're leaving behind with that energy being in reverse. I see that as we're leaving behind our fear of rising, our fear of reclaiming who we are and our power and our play, and like, with all the bright colors in this, again, it's just so playful. I'm feeling so much playful energy. And yeah, it's just like the time of fearing that, the time of holding that back, that is what we're leaving behind. That is like, just no more. Like, we're ready to rise. Our other descending, wow, this card is also in reverse. Very interesting that both of these cards are in reverse. We got the Son of Swords. Very interesting that it is right below the Mother of Swords, the Son of Swords. I've never gotten the Son of Swords before. I'm still fairly new to reading my own tarot. I'm still fairly new to this deck, so there's still cards that come out that I haven't seen before, but I love these like black and white cards with the lines. There's this element of simplicity to it. I really intuitively feel that that is about, like, that reminds me, again, the Mother of Swords is like grounded in this wisdom, and when I see the lines and the simplicity versus, like, you know, the bright colors, or like some cards like can be really surrounded in darkness, I see it just like keeping simplicity in the mind, you know, just breathing, yeah, just being grounded in the simplicity of it. Yeah, I see the Son of Swords diving down. Wow. Okay, what I'm getting from Spirit when I look at this card, especially with it in reverse, is that we've spent a lot of time diving down, diving deep into our darkness, into, you know, into our past, into the pain and trauma. And, you know, it had its purpose. It, you know, was necessary for us to, like, as above, so below, to understand ourselves within and to love all that we are, our dark and our light, our deepest depths, our highest highs. But what I see this card being in reverse is that time, again, this is the descending energy, that time is over. That time is coming to a close. And, you know, you may relate to this. I find myself being very used to that, being very used to doing the deep work, you know, signing up for another ceremony, signing up, you know, I'm used to being in the flow. Like, you may have even felt along with me, like there's a time where we were addicted to doing that work. And again, that wasn't confirmation. That wasn't a bad thing. There's nothing bad about this. You know, and of course, like, as we go through the waves of life, like, there will be times where we naturally go back down again. But right here, right now, in this reading for the collective, I'm getting the sense that, you know, that time is coming to an end. That time is over. We're rising. You know, we're no longer afraid of rising, and we are coming up out of the darkness into the light to bring light and love to everything that we've uncovered in our deep dive work. Wow. Okay. I'm really excited with this energy so far. I'm very curious to see our last two cards. So again, we have the supporting energy, the Mother of Swords, the Ten of Cups, our descending energy, the Star and the Son of Swords in reverse. Our center of energy is our Dolphin Spirit guiding us. And finally, our ascending energy, once again in reverse. And again, it's very interesting. I've never done reverse readings, but I'm just going with it for this one. Okay, we have the Father of Wands. Very interesting. I pulled this card in a reading, in the last reading that I did. The Father of Wands. You have this lightning, this like bright, colorful lightning energy coming in, and you have this really powerful, like, stoic cobra snake with the wand. Again, that's the Father of Wands. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really feeling much when I look at that in reverse. So yeah, that's okay. I'm pulling the last one. Ooh, wow. Okay, again, this is another card that I received the other day. So many cards that have just been coming up a lot lately. It is the Seven of Cups. So the other day when I pulled this card, again, I always look at these first, and I intuitively just see what I receive from them. So this card, I really see a balancing of the light and the dark, and coming together in this beautiful union. This card really confused me the other day, because that was what I intuitively received from it, and then when I read the card, it gave a very different description. But you know, I feel that Spirit has has led me on this little journey with this card of trusting my intuition and trusting what I originally felt when I saw it, which was the balancing of the dark and the light as we ascend. And the card in the description talks about illusion and deception. And what I feel that as is, I feel that the illusion, the deception in all of our lives is our mind. It's, you know, our mind is a very powerful tool, but used in, in my life, and I feel if you're here watching this, resonating with this, in our lives, we're letting go of living in our ego mind-based consciousness, and we're stepping into our heart-based consciousness. Again, allowing that play. Our mind, I know my mind can be so serious, and there can be illusion, deception in that. Again, like when I was outside dancing earlier, my mind came in with this very serious, like, what are people gonna think? Like, and it, you know, it can feel so serious, it can feel so intense, it can feel so like life or death, like our mind can come in with this fear of like, I can't be this version that I feel I want to be. I can't do these things that I want to do because it will put me at risk, because maybe at a time in our life it would have put us at risk. It would have, we would have risked isolation, rejection from our tribe, from our community, from, the family we were born into. And, and that was all part of the journey for us to experience that, for us to feel everything that came along with that. But again, now we're balancing out the light and the dark, and we are ready to see through that illusion and that deception of our mind. This is truly what I feel in the rising, in the ascending energy with this dolphin, this playful, childlike energy. Lots of confirmation here. Wow. Is that, I know that life going forward gets to be easy. That's something I've been connecting with a lot lately. It's something that confused the shit out of me for a while. So if that statement, like, it gets to be easy, triggers you in any way and like makes you feel some type of way, like, trust me, I get it. Like, and I was right there with you. It's something that I'm truly coming to understand, though, this message from Spirit, that it gets to be easy. But this, what I'm getting at is that this is a part of it, this balancing of heart, of light and dark, heart and mind. It's, there's gonna be still many moments to come where those old stories come in and our mind comes in, and out of, a desire and a need to protect us, it's going to question the new things that we're doing, the new things that we're feeling led to do. It's going, it's going to do its job, and it's going to say, whoa, like, this is not something we've done before. This is something we learned a long time ago was not safe for us to do. And this is that ascending energy. It is us in our heart, holding our ego's hand and saying, like, hey, I hear you, I understand, but it's safe to do this. I'm choosing to do this. I'm choosing to play. I'm choosing to follow my heart and where that is leading me. Yeah. That is that. Okay. I want some clarity on the Father of Wands in reverse. I'm going to go to the Father of Wands. I'm going to start with that, and then I think I'm going to I'll just make my way around, and then we'll end with the dolphin, and then we'll wrap this up nicely. Okay, so the Father of Wands is charismatic and creative. The Father of Wands is a man of mystique and charisma. Others are drawn to him naturally, and he welcomes them with an open and loving heart. Usually you'll find him involved in the healing arts, as he's deeply compassionate and in tune with life and nature. He is able to hold steady and still during conflict. Yeah, so it's very interesting. Like, those other two cards in reverse, I think especially because they were in the descending energy, just made a lot of sense to me. But this one in reverse, because I very much feel this in ascending. yeah, it's I'm not I'm not fully understanding it in my mind right now, and that is okay. Yeah, very curious. Again, I am new to this. I am new to tarot. I am new to sharing uh, myself in this way, and it's something that I really am feeling called to do. Like, this was a totally random, like, spur of the moment thing for me to sit down and record this, and you know, and feel the call to share this today. Um, so yeah, just I see me in that. Um, and yeah, it is okay that I don't have all the answers right now. I'm very curious, anyone out there watching it. Um, the Father of Wands in reverse, in this like ascending position that it has in for this reading. What do you take that as? I'm very curious. Curious to create like a collaboration and community feel in this. And maybe something will come through. All right, I'll go ahead and go with the other ascending. So we have the Seven of Cups. So again, yeah, this is illusion and deception. The Seven of Cups is not the most welcome card. It indicates you'll face temptation in many aspects of your life, whether it's cheating for pleasure or for money. You'll soon realize you've been building a house of cards. You may feel as though you can't see clearly, can't judge right from wrong, or up from down. This is the spell of the Seven of Cups. It's best to remove yourself for a while, step back until you can see straight again. Again, I went into that a bit already with what I feel that is the message from Spirit is there. It's seen through the illusion and deception of our mind, and potentially what I'm getting for myself, maybe for others. So take this if it resonates or not, and 2222 on the timer as I just said that. But with the Father of Wands being in reverse, and with that being charismatic and creative, I'm seeing how perhaps that charisma and creativity has been at times shrouded in that mental illusion and deception. I know I can speak for me. You may be able to hear they're doing some yard work outside. I can speak for me that it's very interesting actually. I am stepping back into a job that was a passion of mine for a very long time. And I've had, so this job, it's something that ended pretty abruptly. It's a dream that I had for a long time. After years of waiting, I was able to step into it. I was in it for almost 3 years, very passionate about it, and actually in a bit of an unhealthy way looking back now. And so I had to let it go very abruptly. Spirit asked me to let it go, and I listened, and it was very, very hard. And then since then, that was about 2.5 years ago, there's been multiple times when I've wanted to bring it back, but I just felt it wasn't ready yet. It wasn't ready yet. I actually had an experience. This is a performance-based job, so I had an experience about a year ago where I auditioned to return to this job because I was at a time of change in my life. I needed a job. I needed a way to support myself. And I thought, oh, like I've been wanting to go back to this anyway. Let me go back to it. And I went back, or in that audition, I remember feeling that I was putting this mask on. I remember feeling very strongly, and it's so fascinating. I remember when I was walking there, I remember I saw a sign right outside the studio that I was about to walk into that said 999. And I remember getting this feeling like something is ending here. And I remember at the time I thought, oh, like this dream, it's dead, it's ending. Because it just, nothing was lining up for me there. Like, I got offered a job after the audition, but I turned it down because it just my body wasn't ready to commit to that performance-based job again, but also just a lot of things weren't lining up. But the essence that I'm getting through the purpose of me sharing this story right now was the putting the mask back on. And so yes, this, wow, Spirit, okay. This is what the Father of Wands in reverse, I feel, is here to share with us, is as we ascend into cutting through the illusions and deceptions of the mind, we are no longer using our charisma and creativity to put a mask on. You know, we're not covering ourselves with it. We're using our charisma and creativity to be who we actually are, to be our playful selves, to be whoever the fuck we want to be. And again, anytime that fear comes up, that illusion deception saying, oh, we can't be this, we need to put the mask back on to protect ourselves in any way, it's having grace and compassion and unconditional love for ourselves to remember, no, like, I've done that, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be the light that I am, and that light can only shine, and it'll shine so fucking bright when I take the mask off and I am who I actually am. And knowing that, like, we can live our dreams that way. We can unearth things that we thought were dead, whether that's a job, a passion, a relationship, your relationship with yourself, like whatever it is, like it, you know, death and rebirth, like, can apply to anything and everything in this life. And so wow, thank you, Spirit. I am really grateful for the clarity that I now feel for that card. And hey, look at me, like, I'm learning how to read cards in reverse here. This is really cool. All right, so that is our ascending energy. That's very exciting. You know, and that's such a beautiful challenge to be faced with and to strive for, is taking the mask off and seeing through the illusion deceptions of the mind. Wow. All right. I am going to speed up a little bit reading through these last few cards because I am actually supposed to start working right now, but I thought this was going to be a quick 20-minute reading, but here we are, 27 minutes in. But so if you feel my energy starting to speed up, that is why. But you know, I'm gonna keep that in mind, but also take my time and finish this out with, just finish it out as it deserves to be. All right, so we got the 10 of Cups. So this is radiating energy. Again, this is that rainbow, colorful, playful card. So radiating energy. The 10 of Cups overflows with positivity. Your goals are being realized, and the excitement surrounding you is magnetic to others. You may feel as though light or color radiates outward from you, almost as if you're shining. Experience sensations like this with an open and joyful heart. Do not doubt this power. Yeah. I don't really gotta say anything else there. I mean, again, I've been connecting with that card a lot lately, and it's powerful, and I feel it. I feel it very strongly. Woo! Ooh. A little more confirmation of that, friends. All right, moving on over to our other supporting energy of our dolphin is the Mother of Swords. So she is sharp and perceptive. You'll often find the Mother of Swords putting her sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, doctor, or teacher. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Some think of her as all-seeing. This card can sometimes represent a woman going through a difficult time. She may be recently widowed or divorced, and usually without children. During this time, there is potential for her criticism to soar. Yeah, so what I really get for this is our supporting energy is along the lines of what I said. Like, we're really grounded in our wisdom, and other people can feel that. Other people are drawn to us, you know, and that's why we are teachers, we're guides, we're leaders, you know, and those are the roles we want to be stepping into and learning remembering how to play in those spaces, which draws even more people into us. Because at the end of the day, I feel that's what we really all want to be doing. You know, we don't want to be working, we want to be playing, and we want to be divinely compensated for playing. We want to be inspiring other people to play and follow their passions and follow their hearts in what we're doing. So yeah, I mean, I really think whatever you're stepping into is what you're meant to be doing, and it's exciting to be remembering how to play through that, and yeah, to be holding ourselves in that. That's really what I get from that. All right, I'm going to move on down to our descending energy, and we're right here with the Son of Swords. We have that Son of Swords in reverse. So this is forceful and determined. A dynamic creature, the Son of Swords is a man of action, not of grace. He pushes forward towards his goal with urgency and determination. To top it off, he's very well educated, making him a force to be reckoned with. Usually he's seeking approval from the patient and just Father of Swords, who casts quite a shadow onto his son. Working with this stimulating and exhausting young man can prove to be a challenge. Wow. I relate to this so strongly, with it being the descending, what we are letting go of, leaving behind, and with it being in reverse. Yeah, like forceful, determined, like forcing things rather than allowing. That's something I've been hearing a lot from Spirit over the last few months, is allowing versus forcing. I don't know about you, but I have spent so much of my life forcing things to be a certain way, forcing to get what I think I want, what I think I need, rather than just allowing. Like, again, this is a statement that used to piss me off, but like, whatever is meant for us will be, whatever is meant for me will be, is so true. Like, whatever is meant for me will not pass me by. What, isn't meant for me will not happen. Like, I relate to this very strongly. Like, right now, again, there's so much change happening in my life right now, but right now I'm one of the last things I'm waiting for currently is I'm waiting to hear back about a new space for me to live in. And I can feel that, some of the potential spaces I'm really excited about, I really feel would be such a perfect fit for me. And so I can feel this kind of like back and forth flow of attaching and wanting something to work out the way that I think it should. And I am just continually practicing stepping back into this energy of allowing, and also stepping into this energy of limitless possibilities. So knowing that, like, okay, if this is what's meant for me, if I'm meant to live here, that will work out. And if it doesn't, I'll allow myself to feel whatever feelings come along with that. But then knowing and trusting that that just means that there's something better out there for me. Like, it's not rejection. I've spent so much of my life viewing things like this as rejection, but I'm letting go of that story and trusting that, no, it's divine intervention, and 3333 on the timer as I say that. So I'll leave that there. All right, an ending with the Star, also in reverse. So again, this is our descending energy. So yeah, this is hope, peace of mind. Standing outside on a dark night, you gaze up at the stars and sense glimmers of wonder and hope. Even though you can't find concrete answers to life's many questions up there in the sky, you can't help but feel comforted and renewed. Such is the energy of the Star card. It is not about actions or situations. It's simply about connecting to the part of you that is hopeful and serene. This hope will bring light back into your life and infuse you with positivity. A lovely card. So yeah, I still feel what I shared earlier with it being in reverse and that descending. We're letting go of the fear of rising in so many ways, rising in our power, rising in our play, rising in who we've always wanted to be and who we've meant to be. But I also feel like letting go of fear of receiving hope, fear of receiving peace of mind and peace in our being. I know that the world can be a crazy, chaotic, scary place, and I feel that many of us, whether we're on a spiritual journey or not in this life, can, that it can feel heavy and it can bring you down and it can really keep you down in that place of darkness. And I feel that Spirit is saying through the star card, we're allowed to be hopeful. It's okay to be hopeful, just like it's okay to be playful. It is okay to be hopeful. You are allowed to have hope for the future, because that's how we will change. 3535 on the timer as I say that. That's how this world will change. If all of us spend the rest of our lives feeling that there's no hope, then there will be no hope, because we all collectively create this reality. So Spirit is saying, in reclaiming your power and reclaiming your play, your joy, who you are, reclaim your hope in humanity, in who you are and who we are collectively, and know that you being that person that embodies all that you are, the light that you are, and the hope will inspire, ripple out that hope. And it's just like, this is one of those many things in life that, like, we don't know how, but we just have to trust that, like, it will change. I mean, change is constantly all around us. Every moment of this existence, everything is changing. And so we can choose to embody hope and know that that will create change and hope around us. So, yeah. Wow, that just came out. All right, I'm going to finish this up with our lovely water sign, Dolphin. And again, this is my first time reading this card, so I'm very excited to receive it with you all. Again, that beautiful dolphin energy. Innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. Yep. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts, as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day, and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. Wow. Yeah, I'm hearing again that ripple effect that I mentioned. I don't have to say much more. These words say it all. This is my light workers. This is our shamans. This is our healers. Just you, we, we're all a light in this world. And again, it's when you step into just being you. Like, you don't need to do anything else. I received this message very strongly. Was it yesterday or the day before? But it was like, you don't need to do anything else. You don't need to do another training. You don't need to watch another video. You don't need to, like, I love us for that we always want to strive for more and do more work. And, we want to keep diving deep, but it's like, this is our moment. This is where we choose to say, no, I've done enough. I am enough. I am enough. That's how you start to actually believe that, by letting it be enough and letting yourself be you as the whole complete self that you are. And you just rise and you just play and you just be the light. You just be it. You don't need to do anything else to try to become it. You already are it. And this life is a continual becoming, and your life will truly change when you just allow yourself to be and trust that you already are that. You already are whole, light, a blessing to yourself and to all around you. That ripple effect is just you moving throughout this life, moving through the water, creating waves everywhere you go. Woo! Wow. All right, I'm gonna finish this with one of my favorite parts of these cards. I'm gonna shout out the author of this before I finish this reading. But one of my favorite parts of specifically the animal spirit deck is that it gives you these really powerful tools. Every single one of them gives you these tools. It tells you when this energy, so the dolphin energy for this reading, is in balance, when it's out of balance, and tools, like practical tools to bring it into balance. So we love it. It's so wonderful. So when the dolphin energy is in balance, it is an active healer, strong spiritual practice. So that we can know it's out of balance when we are underestimating our own power. So again, when our mind, the deception illusion of the mind comes in, and then we can very easily bring it back into balance by being around like-minded spirits. Wow, it is such beautiful wisdom, Spirit, and thank you for channeling that through me and through this artist. Again, I wanna shout out the artist Kim Kranz, I believe is how you say her name, their name. And so this is I got the pocket version, so I can bring it around everywhere with me, but this is the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. These are two decks that I've been working with for a few months now. I felt very drawn to them, very called to them, and I'm very grateful and honored to be sharing them with you here now, anyone receiving. I'm gonna wrap this up here. But I am just so grateful. This was completely unplanned. I literally sat down to do a reading for myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record, and that's how I feel. That's how these things happen. It's unplanned. It's just following the frequency and energy of our heart, and surrounding ourselves with, being the light that we are, and filling up our own cup. But then, when we feel we need it, like allowing ourselves to be, we as light workers, we give so much, but allowing yourself to give back to yourself, whether that's in your own energy or being with the energy of those like-minded spirits that will help fill you up. It's that balance of giving and receiving. We gotta be able to receive. I am learning that so much. Receiving my own energy from myself and receiving energy from others. So, thank you very much to myself, to you all, to this collective. I hope you got something from this. I know that I did, and I'm really grateful to be stepping into this journey into the unknown, and just excited, very excited to see what else is to come. So much love, my friends.